Hello everybody, Lord Verminard back again in my garage. I'm just getting some things done ahead of time here. I went ahead and painted these, and I mounted them on the car so I could paint them properly, and I inflated them so you guys don't have to watch me click the mouse 655,000 times. So we're coming along right along here with our, what are we going to call this thing? Red Rocket? That's too. No, that's not a good name. I don't know what we're gonna call this thing. It's red and it's a wagon. And is that dirt or paint? It looks like that's dirt. Okay, that's no big deal. Yes, it's quite beautiful. I will admit, it's good. So let's just keep going. We have like 1,000 different trim pieces that we need to add to this thing. It needs more or less the complete interior. The entire rear suspension needs done. Oh yeah, I moved my... See, I said I was going to do that. I was going to come running out here trying to look for the dumpster and not realize that I put it inside. All right, that's one. All right. All right, so should we get the... I think we should do the rear axle next, because we still got to build an engine and stuff, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get this thing running today. I'll give it my best shot, though. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm just going to yank all this shite out and put all new shite in. That seems like the best method. And out it comes. All right. Yep, all of this is bad, so it's all going in the trash. Again, which is not here. It's over here. I knew that. I got a whopping $10 freaking for that. Whole mess of crap. All right. Okay, here we go. Are there any... I don't think there were any shocks mounted on this thing back here, were there? Cool. All right. Well, that's a couple less parts I have to deal with. I still need a transmission, too. I don't think I have one. And a drive shaft, of course. But yeah, let's just start with the rear axle. This is a bunch of parts for this car, because it's a little more complicated than your... Oh, I'm stuck on the table again. I'm a little more complicated than your average live axle, I guess. So we're dealing with a Wolf, and it's a diesel and suspension. Okay. So we need a rear cross member. The rear control, I think we need like 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Half axle, I think there's a separate one for the rear. All right, so there's rear carriers. We need 2 of those. We need 2 rear hubs. 2 rear shocks. Left and right rear lower control arms. 3-2 differential. This is a diesel after all. Rear adjustable springs. And I think that's it. Obviously, we need a drive shaft, and I think the half axles are the same. Actually, that would be the only half axles there are, isn't it? Yeah. 2 of those babies. All right. Oh, sorry, my nose just suddenly started itching as soon as I started doing the video. Of course. Well, that's the most inconvenient time possible. All right, let's see here. We need to start vacuuming up these parts. Backpack full. All right, great. Oh, yep. Grab that. Perfect. All right. Now I've gotten pretty good at assembling the rear suspension on these babies here. So let's see. That's the wrong one. Wait, right rear. Okay. Left rear. Shock. Hub. Okay. Pots. Give me this. There we go. Okay. Where does this go? I can't remember. I think it goes this way, if I remember correctly. All right. Rear left carrier, rear right, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. All right, I think I got that right. We're about to find out how wrong I am. Ah, Germans. If only they made things complicated. Anybody's ever looked at like the front suspension of like an Audi A4 or something? Oh my god. It's like 6,000 different arms and things in every freaking which direction. Crazy. Crazy but effective. All right, so the control arm goes... Do I have this turned around? I don't think... Yeah, I have this turned around. All right. So we'll just do... Just like that. Okay. There. And then that goes here. Wait a minute, that's a lower arm. What the hell is going on here? Did I get the arms in the wrong place? I did. Okay, that's the right rear one. Okay, all right. I thought I was right the first time. Okay. I just put the things in the wrong place. Okay, pick it up, please. There we go. Okay, now this one goes over here. Now we got everything sorted. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god, pick it up. Okay. All right. This one goes here, right? There we go. Okay, so then we need the hub carrier. Goes like so. And then there's a lower bolt right there. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know why everybody complains about working on German cars. They're pretty easy to work on. I mentioned this a bunch of times. Like, the trick is you just have to kind of think like a German. A lot of times stuff doesn't make sense at first, but then you're like, oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, very crafty. I don't know. I've always found them to be, you know, pretty good time. Also, maybe I got too many control arms. I could have sworn there were 3 on each side. There we go. All right. Okay, now I think I have to do these like this. And then the springs have to kind of go in at the end. There we go. So I think if I pick this up, I can just kind of slap it in there. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think there's one more set of arms, I think. Oops, forgot the hub on this side. There it is. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Why do those bolts look so weird right now? That's weird. Okay. Lower shocks. That's important to bolt in as well. There we go. All right. So these can get thrown in here. Actually, wait a minute. I screwed up. I'm pretty sure these have to go in before the hubs do. And there's bolts here. These are always Tons of fun to do on a Volkswagen, a front-wheel drive Volkswagen. So just one on that side? Yeah, just one on that side, two in the back. Okay. There we go. Okay, now the hubs can go on. Thusly. Excellent. There we go. All right. So we're pretty much done with the rear suspension. Pretty easy once you do it once. And there we go. And there we go. She's going to be low. Probably lower than I want. But I guess we'll find out when we get everything bolted on. Excuse me. Good grief. You're burping and belching and had made homemade pizza for dinner. It was absolutely delicious. From scratch, crust and everything. Sauce, crust, all of it. All right. We made the sauce from the one of the few things we actually got out of our garden this year was tomatoes. The San Marzanos actually did pretty well. So we just threw them in the oven with some onions and garlic and just made like a roasted tomato sauce. Really, really good. Just used some of that. It was great. Pizza sauce too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw the transmission in here. Look at that. It's being held in by nothing. Okay, there's a cross member. Here it is. All right. Don't throw anything away. All right. Oh, cool. I just try that again. There we go. Okay. And bonk, 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 bonk. So now I can put in the drive shaft and... Wait, I already bought that, didn't I? What am I doing? I'll just throw this in here. Excellent. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. All right, so we got to do the rear brakes. And let's see, that means we need two of those, two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Done. All right, and we got all the front brakes done, right? We did all that? Yeah, those are good. Okay, cool. So we can just slap these on. And we'll be done. Right rear, rear left. Pads, line there, line there. Okay. Pads, let's do those first. There's that. And that. Then that. Okay. Well, I guess we lost that brake line. It's gone. Straight up vanished. And took out everything in here at the same time. It's okay. I did this wrong anyways. This has to go on first. Although I think in this game you can do them, you don't have to do it that way. Where's my screwdriver? So my brakes are always a pain in the butt in this game. You gotta like get a bunch of different tools out and all right, yeah, it's not that really good deal, really. It's really not that big of a deal. I just like to complain. Okay, do these have the... Look at this freaking pad. What the hell happened there? Well, I guess I better fix that, because that's probably going to cause a problem. So do I click it? Okay. Click it over here. Now we try to put it back in. There we go. It's fixed now. Okay. Oh my God, could you just freaking bolt on? Boom, boom. Yeah, so I guess I need another brake line. That one just straight up dipped out. I would like to know where it actually ended up. Just, you know, curiosity. But I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just buy another one. Okay. No big loss. And there we go. Okay, there's that side. That never works the first time. Okay, there we go. Oh, for crying out loud, could you just... Anyway, good Lord, that was way more effort than it should have been. All right, I got the e-brake cables here. And there's a little bolt. And the lever is over here. Don't ask me why, it just is. Trying to see if I can do this without having to climb up in there. Is this for a wolf, right? Yeah. Okay. Do Mercedes of this era have a foot e-brake, or do they have one in the middle in the console? I do not know. All right. Bonk. Just bang the door against the side of the... Okay, having trouble. Oh, it's already got an e-brake. Well, looky there. Okay, well, this can go in the trash. I said this can... I said this... Why does it do that? Fuck's sake, you guys saw I was like clicking directly on it. 3 times. My God. It's like one of those things that's gonna make me like freaking snap one day. Jeez. Okay, so the wheels can go on then, right? There we go. And there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. It's looking like a car. Man, there's still a lot to do though, right? Holy moly. A lot to do. Does it have a... No, I put a manual cluster in it. Okay, that's great. The shifter... Oh my God. Pick up the freaking thing. All right, maybe I have to put the console in first. Okay, B-pillar trim. I don't have console, do I? Yeah, brother. I don't want to do the whole interior right now. And I probably can't get... What the hell was that? Did anybody else see that door just like close on its own? Oh, because I'm clicking on it through the wall here. Freaking hell, man. That was like wigging me out. All right. Okay, let's shove this in here. And this should hold the carpet down, I think, to keep it from popping out. My wrench has vanished. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you wish there was only one bolt holding that console in. Kidding me? All right, I don't remember if there's more. There's more bolts holding that in? Yeah, thought so. Okay, it looks like there's just two for that. Okay. And there's really just two for the, or just one for the console. Wow, okay. Well, having just taken the center console out of my wife's Audi A3, I can assure you there is more than one bolt holding it in there. There's about 50. At least they're all the same. Yeah, so it needs a dash and all that crap. So I guess, so the rear suspension's done. And it's got a drive shaft, it's got brakes. Is the master cylinder in here? It is, okay. Windshield wipers in there. Do I have another wiper motor? I do. I don't need... Okay. Yep. Just thousands of clicks before things get picked up. Just really, really bothers me. All right. I think I need to put the, you know, I probably don't. I can probably just stick that in now. Also, if my nose would stop doing whatever it's doing right now, that would be just swell. Just constantly feeling like I'm going to sneeze. I do not enjoy it, even a little bit. Okay, good grief. How do I have two of these trunk trims? I don't know. Well, I'm getting rid of this one. Once again, dumpster is not there. It is here. How many times have I done that so far? Like 5 or 6 already? I knew that was going to be a problem. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. No turning back now. Okay, so there's a cowl piece. Okay, I need to focus my efforts here. I don't want to be like assembling crap randomly on this car. I guess it would make sense to do the engine now. Don't you guys think? You get that in and get all the rest of this finalized. Because it still needs a radiator and everything. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so... do I want to just get this... do I want to junk this engine and just buy all new stuff? Or... my wrench has completely disappeared. Oh, there it is. Sometimes it sits at a certain angle. And you just can't see it. Well, let's start by unbolting the intake manifold here. Like, I'm pretty sure the turbo manifold has a different... thing, right? Yeah. Turbo has a different intake manifold. All right, so I can get rid of all that crap. Bummer, because it's like the only thing good on the whole engine. All right, whatever. Don't need it. The head is not good. Looks like the valve cover is, though. So we'll keep that. Oh, the cam is good, but I'm not going to use this cam. All right. Take all that crap off. Alternator bracket is okay. It looks like we have a bad crankshaft, which is unfortunate. This is a power steering. That looks fine, so we'll keep that. And you don't have to fill up the steering pump either, right? It just works. All right, this fuel pump is good, but I'm going to use the high performance one. Wait, the lines. What the freaking? Just put it on the desk, dude. Okay, these are good, so I can use those. $9 for that. Yeah, right. Okay. Whatever. So, as some of you may know, I have purchased a new family car for myself. Well, and my family. You know, speaking of German diesels, it is a German diesel. It's a 2015 Audi Q5 TDI. And it is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It is by far and large the fanciest, nicest car I have ever driven. And even though it's not typically like my kind of car, you know what I mean? You know, it's the first car that I've bought since my very first car that I've ever had that has an automatic transmission. So there's that. So that's new. But you know, and I'm used to like small hatchbacks and things like that, you know. SUVs aren't exactly my style, but the wife was really wanting something different that was easier for her to get in and out of, and for her to carry around kid crap for various homeschool and co-op things and trips and stuff like that. It just made a lot more sense for us to have at least one of our vehicles be something that's a little bit more useful than a sporty hatchback. Because she loves her A3, but it's just not super practical for us. So yeah, holy shit. Okay, this is mostly all bad, so I was just gonna throw it all in the trash. We got ourselves a bare block with a chain that I can't get out for some reason. Oh, it probably helps if I take the timing cover off, eh? So anyways, I talked about the process of buying the car. I had to drive to Indianapolis to get it. I had to rent a car to get there, and then the rental company didn't have a car for me after I reserved one, and blah blah blah. But we got it done. It all worked out. And yeah, that thing is just an absolute like super relaxed cruise missile on the highway. It's just like super quiet, super comfortable, you know, still nice taut handling, but you know, not harsh, effortless power, tons of torque. I think it's got 405 or 409 foot-pounds of torque or something like that. Which is a ton for a car the size of that. It's not a very big car, really. And I managed to average about 38 miles per gallon on the trip home, which is pretty good, I'd say, for a vehicle of that caliber. Let's see, is this the cam sprocket? You know what? I'm not going to risk putting a used one in there. I may as well just buy a new one since everything else is going to be new. So basically, the block and the timing timing cover and the valve cover, everything else is junk. So we basically have to buy everything new, which is kind of what I expected to have to do, but you know, whatever. We're going to need a battery too, so I may as well buy one. I know we're going to need a starter. We're going to need wires. But for the engine, we want HP everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. HP that. HP that. We need a gas tank. We want a turbo exhaust manifold. Turbo intake. HP fuel pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. That is good. I just realized I may have purchased the wrong gearbox. Pretty sure I did. Timing chain, oil pan. Oil filter lid, oil filter housing, oil filter. Head gasket. Glow plug relay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glow plugs. Fuel hoses we got. Fuel filter I think we have. Crank pulley. Alternator. Bracket's good. Water pump. Is there a separate exhaust for the Wolf wagon? It does not appear to be. I really want them to have performance exhaust in this game. Upper lower hose, radiator. Turbo air filter, turbocharger, flywheel. Crank sprocket, pressure plate, clutch, camshaft sprocket. Jeez. All right. I feel like it didn't buy the flywheel, but oh my god, look at all this shit. All right. Just throw that on the ground. I'm pretty sure I've got the wrong transmission in this hog. So let me just go ahead and yank it out now before I get too far ahead of myself. I feel like I bought the i6. The i6 transmission and not the diesel one. Oh my god, why? Why? There we go. Yeah, V8 i6 5-speed gearbox. Yep, wrong one. Shit. Oh well. It's only money. Okay, so we're on i6D. i6D. That was my nickname in high school. I was I'm kidding. That was a terrible joke. All right, 5-speed gearbox. There we go. All right, let's shove this one up in there. There. That's more better. All right, now we got the right transmission in there. That'll help. Okay, so let's do this in a way that makes sense. Yeah, I don't see the flywheel. For some reason, it didn't buy that when I tried to buy it. I don't know why. All right, we'll slam this in here first. Okay. Yeah, as I was driving that car home and appreciating it more and more and more with every mile, I was thinking about just how good that engine is. I know that they have some inherent problems with that particular engine. I am aware. I am already taking steps to mitigate and deal with it. Um, very, very expensive steps to deal with it. Yeah, we're gonna sell the A3, and part of the money that we get for selling it is gonna go towards getting everything we need to properly address the issues of said engine, which involves removing a handful of components that are probably not supposed to be removed, if you know what I mean. Okay, we got pistons here. Here, I'm going to put these over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. But anyways, as I was saying, I got to kind of reflect on how good that engine is, because we didn't get it in the States in as much stuff as they got it in other places. Overseas, you could get the 3.0 TDI in a lot of other stuff besides the Q5 and the Touareg and Q7. You could also get it, I think you could get it in the A7 here in the States as well. But you could get it in the A4 and the A5 Quattros over in Europe, and also with manual transmissions, which is huge. So I was just thinking about how sweet that engine would be in an A5 or a A4 Avant. We don't even have the stupid A4 Avant over here anymore. How lame is that? Really lame. Let's see here. That's the camshaft sprocket, right? Okay, so there's a crank sprocket someplace. Where are you? God, I've got so much junk. There you are. You are coming with me. Okay. Let's take the head gasket. Did I get a cylinder head? I don't think I did. Oh, that's dumb. All right, there's the crank pulley. Let's see, the timing cover's in there, right? Okay. Let's not get ahead of myself. There's that, there's that, there's this, there's that, and that. Right, okay, so let's do the sprocket first. Doink. And, I guess I could put the oil pan on now too, right? Where's that? It's right here. Okay. You know, another cool diesel Volkswagen that they got overseas that we never got was the GTD. It's basically a GTI with a diesel engine. How freaking brilliant is that? Like, I cannot believe that we never got that over here. Completely insane. It's a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant. Never got it. All right. So I need a head, and there's only one cylinder head, right? Okay. It is very expensive to build this engine in this game. Bonk. Okay. Bolt this baby down. Excellent. All right, so now we can do this. Now we can do this. Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. Dude. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Slap that guy on there like such. All right, and now we can do the fuel pump, because that's driven off of timing chain. Ugh, old mechanical pumps, man. I know that there's something about the simplicity of them that makes it nice, but there's just absolutely no beating computer-controlled diesel injection. Absolutely no comprehension. Or no comparison. There's no comparison. All right, there we go. Let me slap this on there. Boom. And let's see, valve cover. Okay, yeah. It's a pretty straightforward engine to build, really. Okay, just sneeze my brains out there. Sorry about that. All right. I think I hit the mute button, hopefully. If not, I'll edit that out. Woo, okay. So we need to do... Wait, is this the... Nope, that's the steering pump. Do I have a fuel filter? Okay, it doesn't look like I have that, and I don't know if I bought it. Did I buy that? That's the oil filter and the oil filter housing. The water pump, which I'm going to need. I don't think I have the fuel filter. Let's grab that. Okay, there we go. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. That goes there. This goes here. All right, let's grab our injectors and our glow plugs. See, that was 5. Where's the 6th one? There you are. Looks like I accidentally grabbed a hose in there too somewhere. Okay. Glow plug. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower hose we'll put over here. Exhaust manifold we'll put there. Okay. Let me grab the rest of those glow plugs before I forget. Dude, like, why wouldn't he grab that? I just literally makes me insane. Makes me completely crazy. Okay. Okay. Glow pluggies installed. Well, that's another technology that's changed a lot over the years. My wife's old Golf, 86 Golf diesel. That I modified the glow plug system on that car to trigger it from a relay and have it run straight to the battery power and all that good stuff. So they would definitely burn a lot quicker. But it still took a long time. And still sometimes you had to glow it twice to get it to start when it was really cold. And now, like, even my Beetle, which is 12 years old now, has a much faster glowing system. And it's like those things, on a really cold day, they'll glow for about 4 seconds, I think. Then you can hit the key and it'll start right up. Pretty sweet. All right. Now, this isn't really entirely correct on this engine. Most of the time, injectors don't screw in. Doesn't this go on this side somewhere? Usually there's like a clamp. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, usually there's a clamp that actually holds the injector down into the head. Or in the case of my Beetle, the injectors are actually under the valve cover, and the wires are running. The wiring harness just comes out the side of the valve cover. It's pretty bizarre. Bathed in oil, and they have these giant clamps that hold them down. And of course, in the Beetle, they are electro hydraulic, so they are fired by electric, but they are pressurized by mechanical pressure from the camshaft. It's called the pump deuce system, which was not used in very many vehicles in the United States. Okay, you don't have to bolt those down, but you have to bolt these down. 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Okay. All right. So now we can do the intake, which is out here. This phallic looking thing right here. Bonk. And my wrench disappeared again. Okay. These bottom bolts are always tricky. You gotta just roll them over. I don't know how you do this in the car. I suppose you could probably get to them underneath, but it's kind of a pain. All right, fuel system done. Glow plugs done. Exhaust manifold. That's next. Let's roll this thing this way. A little bit more. Right. Turbo. Everybody loves a turbo. Yeah, that's one thing that Scapegoat and I definitely disagree on, is that he seems to prefer superchargers and doesn't find much use for a turbo other than like race cars and stuff. And I absolutely disagree with that. That's just me, though. I mean, just look at Volkswagen and Audi. They've been using turbocharged engines for their daily drivers for a very long time. And part of the reason why they're so good is because you don't even really know that the turbo is there. They're not doing a whole lot of work, but they're also, you know, fairly small. They give you that wallop of torque almost immediately. And, you know, it makes the smaller engine feel like it's a whole lot bigger. And that's exactly the way it should be in a daily driver. A lot of times people criticize them because that turbo is so small, like on the, you know, 1.8T. The 1.8T is a good example. The stock turbos on those cars are very small, but you look at the torque curve that they make. Like they have basically a flat line of torque at, like, you know, 180, 200 some foot-pounds of torque from like 1800 RPMs to like 4500 RPMs. Like, it's just a completely flat line. And yeah, that's what makes them so good to drive. What the hell? Why can't I walk? My guy is... Oh, because I was leaned in. I was like, what is going on here? I feel like I'm missing a bolt on this water pump. Guess I'm not, though. I think it's on there. Well, we'll find out when we start it up. See, did I get... Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I just don't know what it is. All right, is it going to let me put this on all at once? Yeah, it will. Look at that. Okay. There's two over here. There we go. Tensioner go there. See, I think there was just one bolt there, and then there's a alternator. Yep. And I bought a new one, didn't I? There you are. My pile of parts is getting smaller. Oh shit. Dropped it. Oh god. Where the hell's the... Okay, right here. It's gotta be more than one bolt. Okay. Yeah, he keeps like stepping on the engine stand, and it's like making him do weird stuff here. Okay. That looks to be in order. Sweet. Okay, I think I can put the starter on now. Yes, there we go. And we need the oil filter. Oh, there's like 3 different parts for the oil filter system on this car. Great. Okay. Is there a bolt for that? Think. There it is. Okay. Look at that little engine. What a unit. Okay. Wait, I need this. Right, drop that, and that. Then this goes over here. Perfect. This goes in here. That goes on here. Okay. This is coming right along here. I'm pretty sure I can get the... Oh, the flywheel. I never bought that, so I need to do that. Here, let me get the flywheel. And the fan. Forgot that, too. Hello? There you are. There, see that? I did it again. I clicked on it and nothing happened. Why the flywheel? Why? It doesn't want me buying it, I guess. And those are just 6... Blech, 6... Oh my god. Okay, 6 bolts, right? The flywheel. Okay. Stand up, please. Put away your backpack. Stand. Okay. Stand in the place where you live. REM is actually one of my favorite bands, so anytime I get one of their songs in my head, it's there forever. Just the way it goes. I celebrate their entire catalog on a regular basis. Okay. Is that it? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's have a peek out here and see if I left any parts laying around. Oh, the fan. Yep. And the wires and the gas tank. Okay. Those are less important for the engine build. Boom. There we go. Okay, so let's unbolt this. Grab that and throw it on the floor. Let me grab my wrench and just make sure I didn't forget any of these bolts back here, because I feel like I did. Whoop. Tighten, not loosen. I did miss one. How about that? Okay. Thought something didn't feel right. There All right, grab this and shove it up in there. This is how everybody puts it in an engine. You just grab it and wing it up in there. No problem. Easy. I am reminded of one of the techs at the Volkswagen dealership that I worked at. I may have told this story before, so I apologize if some of you have heard it already, but I watched him do clutch job. He always got clutch job. Of course, he was flat rate, right? A younger kid too. I watched him do clutch jobs on the Mark IVs, and dude, I mean, he could. I think that job paid like 3.5, 4 hours or something like that. I saw him do one in less than an hour. It was unbelievable. And that's literally how he installed the transmission. He just grabbed it and heaved it up in there and held it there with one hand while he put in the bolts by hand. I was just like, wow. All right. To be young again when you can do that kind of stuff. Now, those transmissions don't really weigh that much. It's not a whole lot of effort for an average sized person to just pick one up and throw it in the car, but yeah, to watch him do it was something else. That's how I learned to align the clutches with your finger. I watched him do it. Okay. Rad. And this is upper hose. Lower hose. Okay, what? There we go. Okay. Was being weird there for a minute. Okay, hoses are done. Radiator is in. Why does my horn keep wigging out there? Do I have to replace that? I didn't think that was a replaceable part on these cars. Okay, we're moving right along here. Let's chuck the battery in place, which I think goes over here. Yep. And get the wires. Stuck on the sign. Okay, there we go. All right. And you get bolted down. And you get bolted down. That bell housing bolt that I totally didn't forget got bolted down. For some reason he wouldn't stand up again. Of course, that's... Shouldn't even say for some reason anymore. That happens all the time with me. There we go. I'm quite proud of this so far. All right. Not that it's really any different from the other Wolf that I built. But, you know. What the hell's going on? Okay, that was weird. Did you see that? The cursor was like splitting off and I'm like, well, am I having a stroke? What is going on here? All right. Well, that wasn't messy at all. Oh, there's only... Wait, there's still some in here? That'd be funny if it showed all the fluid that you spilled all over the ground. That's probably not enough, is it? Hardly. Okay. We need more Hambro. So let's go over here and get it. Wow, it's nighttime. How about that? Let's grab another. I don't know how much I need. Hey, turn on your lights. Jeez, what is this? The city? Okay. That's around here at nighttime. It's like people either have everyone has their bright lights on or none at all. There's no in between. It drives me crazy. Like, people, please. There is no place in the city that's dark enough that you need your bright lights. Nowhere. And usually the cars that don't have their headlights on also don't have license plates either, so there must be a correlation, I guess. I don't know. There we go. All right, is that enough? That looks full enough to me. That's as full as it's going to get. All right, fuel line. There we go. And wrench. Fuel line is important. I only forget it like 70-80% of the time that I'm doing one of these, so I remembered this time. Yay. Okay, I need the, speaking of fuel, I need to put the fuel tank in there too. Oh god, what is going on? Okay. Oh, the wagon's mounted it underneath. How about that? Yeah, for some reason on the sedans, they're mounted like behind the seat, which I thought was weird. But maybe the W124s are actually like that, but I don't know. I haven't worked on any. I've never worked on a W124 before, and I've only driven one like once. Wouldn't mind having one though. I really do like them a lot. Okay, so mechanically, I think we are set. We need brake fluid right here. Get that filled up. There we go. Perfect. Just spill it all over the place. That's fine. Okay, where'd the cap go? There you are. Little invisible cap. And that should all be hooked up, right? I'm pretty sure I did that. It's probably fine. Okay, I'm gonna get this cowl piece because it's driving me nuts that it's not there. So that would be... What the hell is that? Is that... It's not any of these pieces. I don't think. Aha! This, right here. I think it's this guy. Bonk. Yes, there we go. And I don't think you have to worry about bolting that down. Yes, that looks fine. There should be covers that go over these too, like... But I don't think there are in the game. The Germans like to cover stuff up with plastic panels. Okay, so... Where are we at? The engine build is done, it looks like. Oh, the exhaust. Better do that too. I don't need to lift it up. I can just do one of these. Although, do I need the downpipe? I think I do. Let's see. Where is that? Um, so that's the one for the regular manifold. Oh, right. You know what I had to do? I think I had to do, I had to do I4 and get the turbo downpipe. Uh, where the heck is that? That's not it. That's the inlet pipe. All right, let's look for a lad and see if it's in here. Here it is. Exhaust header turbo. That's what it is. For some reason, that does not show up under the Wolf. And I don't know why. Anyways, here it is. There we go. Okay. Really only 2 bolts? Yep, only 2. Okay, well, whatever. Also, I like how this exhaust has like catalytic converter, like 2 mufflers. It's like, dang. And for some reason, the diesels are still loud as hell in this game. There it is. Okay. All right. So that concludes the engine build. We need to put oil in this thing too. I better do that before I forget. I'm having trouble with the caps today. They just don't want to come off for some reason. Okay, I guess I need to get oil. I don't have any. Is it ever going to be daytime? I feel like it's been nighttime this entire episode. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many I need. I can't remember. It's also weird that AI cars drive around without lights on. Never noticed that before. All right. Any day now. There we go. Excellent. There we go. That should be enough. Let's see. Dipstick is where? Right there. It's not enough. Okay. More. All right, how about that? shit. Still needs more. Okay. Just 3 bottles, I guess. Is that more than the other engines take? I thought they all took 2. Man, my phone is like blowing up. I apologize for that if you're hearing it. What the hell's going on? Okay, there we go. So yeah, the diesels take 3 bottles, I guess. All right, well. All right. There we go. So mechanical's done. So this will run and drive now. But we still have a whole mess of stuff to do. Here, I'm going to make it daytime because this is driving me nuts here. Bing, and bing. I went too far. Okay, we're just going to get 2 days of sleep. Sure. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 of these. This is the right rear. Right there. Okay. This is front right. Are those the only 2 that I have? It is. Jeez-o-loo. All right. Okay, these are tricky to do here. So front left. Now, is the front, are the wagon ones the same? Cover bumper wagon. Okay, I think those door pieces are the same, as long as it's not the coupe one. All right, so we've got the front right. So we need the front left one. And the rear left one. And then these 2, which I think are the ones on the fender. And then these 2 on the rear. And then these are the 2 sills. We need a fuel door. Oh my god, phone. Stop. Trying to do a video here. Come on. Okay, trim roof L and R. Then there's there's another one of these down farther that says the same thing, but I think it's the one for the wagon. Yes, these 2. So give me that and that. Bought the wrong fuel door, so I need this one instead. All right, that's great. Oh shit! See, here's the trims for the wagon. It was the coupe that were different. Okay. All right. I'm just blowing money. Okay, there's the rear trunk, hatch, whatever for the wagon. Got it. Okay, that's enough of that crap. I need to paint all this junk too. Okay, so I got a bunch of crap that is wrong here. Okay, so this is trim wagon, which is correct. Boom. Just snap those on. Trim roof R. I think this is for it's the coupe ones that aren't labeled, I believe. Left roof trim. There we go. Okay, wagon fuel door. So this is the correct fuel door. Incorrect fuel door. Go in the trash. All right. All right, now we got all these things here. So this goes front left on the fender. This is the rear left one. Back here. That's the rear left for the door. Front left for the door. Oh, God. All right. Out of control. Right rear. Front. Front right. Okay. That side. And what the hell's this? Oh, the wrong trim piece. Okay. All right, here we go. Paint. B20,000. It's the easiest paint color ever. All right. Well, not the easiest. It is very, very red. Okay, there we go. Slap it on there. Need Mr. Wrench. Where'd you go? There you are. Just prop it against my head there. That's kind of like how I have to open the trunk of my Beetle right now, because the hatch struts are blown. And they cost like $400 to replace them, which is ridiculous and stupid. So just going to Advanced Auto Parts because they have like all those replacement hatch struts, but not for Volkswagens for some reason. I can't figure out why. Because I had somebody tell me, "Oh, I'll just go to Advance and get one of the ones for 20 bucks or whatever." It's like, yeah, if you can find one that fits my car, I would gladly do it. But then I don't know it just doesn't list any. I don't know what's special about it. It just looks like a regular old trunk strut to me. It doesn't look like anything special. Okay, there's that. And this. That. Boom, that. Excellent. Well, that looks better already. All right, let's do this side now. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, this one is the left side. I'll snap that one on. Doesn't require any tools, I don't think. Did I already have one on there? Looks like I already have one on there. Well, shit, man. All right, well, now I have a spare one. It does not look like there's one on this side. There we go. Okay. And also we've got this piece, which I had just enough paint for. Excellent. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. And I'm pretty sure that's a screw. Yeah. Screwdriver is right here. There we go. Excellent. All right. Well, I think that's going to about do it for me today. We didn't get it roadworthy yet. We're pretty close though. I think mechanically everything is done. It'll probably start and run if I get it, if I had an ignition. Actually, maybe I do. I can't. I can't get into it. Try this way. Ah, nuts. No ignition. That's weird. You have to have the dash installed, I guess, for the ignition to work. Well, any road. That'll have to be the next time. So yeah. As always, here, let's put it on the ground, see what she looks like. Very low. Very, very low. Can I... Where's the... Yeah. I can't remember if these adjustables are already... Ah, shit. I always do that. You want it to loosen. All right, let's raise those all the way. That probably makes the most sense. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. And the front looks pretty good, like all the way down to the weeds like that. Now let's shove it out into the... Oh, God! Don't run over the trim! Oh, God. Okay, let's get a look at it. Here, what am I... Jeez, can you get this crap out of here? All right. Jeez. Messing up my photo. The door is just flopping open. Okay. All right. Well, it's coming right along. It looks pretty good out here, I will say. It's a beastly car. Very good. Very good. Sweet. So yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a good time. I hope you did too. I'm enjoying building this car. It's fun. A little something different. I've only done basically one wolf prior to this one. So yeah, I'm having a good time with this. Yeah, I guess that's all I can think of to say. I will see you all on the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.